Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name's Kirsty.
And I'm Phil.
You join us as we work through our A to Z of board games. For J, we have chosen Jamaica.
Jamaica is a pirate race.
Whoa.
What?
Sorry, pirates?
Pirates.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I'm ready now.
Oh.
Okay.
Jamaica is a pirate race around the Caribbean. You don't have to wear costumes.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. It's
yes,
not,
you do.
It's not dress.
Should Phil have got changed too? I think
Hey,
comments
no.
below.
I've got a skull and crossbones on, so I'm fine.
Okay, that's good now.
I am suitably attired for
So
a game.
am I. I'm just like a pirate. Where's your pirate hat?
So,
Where's
Jamaica is a race around the Caribbean, a race around Jamaica. Pirates racing their ships. If you come, I'm distracted now. If you come down and join us, we'll go through the rules.
Real pirates.
Ish.
Exciting.
Yeah. I actually need to find something in here.
What?
I need to find the big gun.
Why?
Because the Blackbeard pirate, starts with it and keeps it. Okay, so in I was going to say in Pirates of the Disney thing.
No.
In Jamaica, we are racing from Port Royal around the island back to Port Royal, and at the end of the game we're going to score victory points. Those victory points are going to be dependent on a number of things. First and foremost, how far you get along this track. Anywhere up to this point, if you don't cross this line, you will score -5 points.
Oh no.
After that, it's all positive points, and it's the points denoted on each of the segments within the island. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 15 if you make it to Port Royal. Now, as we race around the island, there are different routes we can go, and there are also some stops with these treasure chests. We trade the treasure chests in for a card, and in these cards there are plus victory points, and there are cursed treasures which are minus victory points.
Oh no.
And there are also some ship upgrades as well that we can use to upgrade our ship. So if we get a ship upgrade, we'll be playing it straight away in front of us. If it's treasure, we're putting it in our treasure hold, and we'll be saving it until the end of the game.
Ooh.
Now, if you get some of that poisoned treasure, cursed treasure, there are ways of giving it up to another player, and we'll talk about that in a moment.
I don't think that sounds very nice.
I think it sounds perfectly fine.
I don't think it is.
It's perfectly fine. So within Jamaica, we're going to be racing our ships around. We might also end up with a bit of combat, and we have our hold here. And our hold will hold either doubloons, which are worth 1 victory point per doubloon at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
So victory points from treasure, points, doubloons. We can also have food, and then the last thing we can have in our holds are some cannonballs. Now, on your turn, we are going to have a hand of 3 cards. These are the most awful cards to shuffle, but they make a lot of sense.
But they're so pretty.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
They're nice. They've got nice arrows on and pretty pictures.
So what I will do is I'll put out in front of
pictures.
us the kind of things we can expect.
It's a story. It is actually a story.
We can talk about that later.
It's nice. It's stunning.
There we go. That's pretty much everything you can get. Okay, so on these cards, there are 2 phases. There's the day phase and the night phase.
Daytime. Nighttime.
Yeah, daytime is on the left-hand side of the card, nighttime is on the right-hand side of the card, which match these 2 dice. And on the turn, you will roll these dice, and the player who is the first player, denoted by the world's largest compass token,
It's lovely.
gets to pick which the dice represents day and which dice represents night. Then, based on what is on your card, you get, at that point you can play your card out of your hand of 3, and the day phase, you get the reward in the top left-hand corner, and the night phase, you get the reward in the top right-hand corner. Now, in this instance, that will be supplies and cannons. In this instance, in the day phase, we're going to go backwards, and in the night phase, we're going to go forwards. This is just 2 forwards, and then the other items we might have are doubloons. So we're going to get any of our 3 resources, forward movement or backward movement. That's what we're going to get.
Okay.
Once we get to a point where we can no longer draw new cards, because we'll top the hand back up to 3, we get to shuffle our deck and start again.
Okay.
Now, as you're moving around the board, every time you complete a piece of a movement and stop, you have to pay the cost of the space. The cost of space is either in doubloons or food. Now, food cost is denoted by these little diamonds on the board. So the first space here is 2, and I have to pay 2 food to stop here, 3 food to stop here, and as you get further down, they become slightly more expensive on average. Slightly cheaper earlier, I'd say. And then the other places you can stop are the ports, and the ports cost you doubloons to stop there. So 3, 5. There are less ports, much more food stops. Now, the only other space you can stop are on the Skull Island treasure coves, and when you stop there, there's no cost. You just get the treasure reward.
So it could be good or bad.
It could be good or bad.
Okay.
Okay. So one other thing to talk about is what happens when you stop in the same space as another player. If you do stop in the same space, you have to fight them because pirates don't get on.
Aww.
So
I don't like that idea.
Tough. That's pirates. So you have to fight them, and fighting them is rolling this dice. This dice ranges from 2 to 10 and a big flash.
Wow. Flashy flash.
The attacker rolls first, and before they roll, they can choose to add any cannonballs, which is +1 to the result. They roll the dice, and whatever value they're left with, adding their cannonballs is their combat strength. If they roll that, they win outright.
Oh.
Nothing else matters.
What if you both roll that?
You can't, because if you roll it as the attacker, you win.
Okay,
I don't even get to roll.
Okay. Sorry.
If the defender does get to roll, before they roll, they can choose to add cannonballs. And if they roll that, they auto win.
Okay.
So that's combat. If you win a combat, you can do a number of things. You board your opponent's ship and you can steal from one of the cargo bays a cargo. Or...
the whole lot.
Yeah. So I'd take all of those into my cargo bay.
But they're mine, so you can't do that.
Not right now.
Not yet.
The other thing I might have is a poison treasure that I might accidentally leave behind. Or if Kirsty has a treasure, I might choose to take that on board my ship, which could be a cursed treasure. It's a risk. So after combat, you get to nick something, basically, if you win. Now,
you can either nick something or leave them
a gift, which will almost certainly be cursed treasure, because no one's going to leave not cursed treasure behind.
Unless it's a fool's game.
Yes. Now, when it comes to filling your cargo bay, whenever you're taking new items into your cargo bay, they must go into an empty slot. You can't top up a cargo bay. You can discard the entire contents of a cargo bay into the ocean so that you've got an empty bay.
Isn't that like littering?
Kind of.
Just drop it
There's no plastic here, so we're probably
okay,
all right. Obviously, cannonballs probably worse. I'm not sure. Although they produce habitats for fish to swim around.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't know. So so you must load a new bay. You can empty a bay if you want, but you must load a new bay. The maximum capacity of any bay is 6 because that's the maximum you'll ever roll on a dice.
Okay.
And without any further ado, the one thing we need to talk about is the variant for 2 players. So this game plays up to 6 players, and it plays up to 6 players well, and it's fun. In the 2-player variant, we also have the black ship. The black ship is controlled by starting by the current first player, and the black ship moves both dice. So it moves the first dice and then the second dice. If it's behind both ships, it will always move forward. If it's ahead of both ships, it will always move backwards. And if it's in between both ships or equal to one of the ships, the controlling player gets to choose which direction it goes.
Oh, no.
It will also attack, and it always gets +2 to its attack.
That's not fair.
That's how it works. It will also steal doubloons from you.
Who does he think he is?
He's the Blackbeard. He steals stuff. So, without any further ado, we're going to roll the dice. The highest person gets to be first player in the first round. Me! So, I draw my hand of 3 cards, as does Kirsty.
So, without any further delay, let's play
Jamaica. Oh, do you want me to say that at the same time as you?
We can do that if you want.
Okay. So, without any further delay,
let's play. Jeez.
I know.
2, 3.
Well, I've got a tricky decision. I'm going to have 6 in the day and 6 in the evening.
Gosh. Oh, golly gosh. Interesting.
Okay, so I reveal mine. So I get 6 doubloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I move forward 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm glad I took those 6 doubloons because now I have to get rid of 5 of them. But that's okay. I don't mind that.
So I'm having 6 cannons and 6 food, please. And I ain't going nowhere.
Apparently not. So 6 cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So Kirsty's already gearing up to fight me.
I'm not. It's the card that I chose.
It's a card that I chose. Is it really? It sounds like a fight getting ready to happen to me.
I don't think
And was
so.
it 6 food? Yeah.
6 food, please.
So 1,
Need
2,
to be able to
3,
look after my
4, 5,
pirates.
6, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's
them
how pirate. And they'll thief well.
Yep.
Okay, so now
Now the pirate. You have
Yeah.
to control the pirate.
he moves forward 6. 1. Actually, no, we're level, so he's going to go backwards 6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
no,
5,
that means
6.
it's going forward.
1, 2,
And he's
3,
gonna
4,
attack me?
5. Oh no, he's going to attack Kirsty.
Why
So
would you do that?
because he was going to attack me and you then, and I'd rather him attack you than me. So he gets 8.
Okay.
Are you adding any cannonballs?
Yep.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
4.
So 10. I win. Haha. Take those. 6.
So that worked out well for Kirsty. She traded 6 cannonballs for 6 victory points, or 5 victory points. 5 victory points, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's just money, which means I can move.
Okay. So
So-
top our cards up.
Mhm.
And roll the dice. As you're now the first player. I don't do what you're doing actually. Makes sense.
Let's choose what I want to do first. Okay. I'm
Pick the
going
dice.
to. Yeah, I'm just deciding now. Okay, so daytime, nighttime. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going 4 to 6.
Same card.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm yellow, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which costs me 5 doubloons, which is fine.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And then you attack me.
Oh. Can I get my 2 cannons first?
Yeah. Go on.
Thanks. I didn't mean to land on you. I hadn't planned that through, sorry.
Roll the dice. Are you adding any cannons before you roll the dice?
I don't know until I've rolled.
You pick now.
Yes.
8.
8.
So I have nothing to add. 2. So Kirsty gets to steal something from me. This single doubloon,
No?
these 3 doubloons, or this 3 food.
The 3 doubloons, please. Thank you. And those are the...
Are they? Are they?
Yeah.
Fine.
Over to you.
Okay.
And then the pirate moves, doesn't he? Last.
Last.
You move first then.
So I move forward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 2 food and get 2 cannons.
Nice. That might come in use. So now he's
pirate.
behind us, so he has to go.
Has to go forward 6.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He fights
Can
you.
you not do the 2 first?
No,
things?
he
Yes,
fights
he can.
You. No, he doesn't.
Why?
Because he does day then night.
Oh, no.
You can't do night then day.
Okay, alright, okay.
Just because it's an excuse.
Okay.
He dies. He does
He's got
6.
8.
8. Yep. Oh, what a
Beat
shame.
me. Why do you get to choose?
Because he takes treasure.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
Okay.
So now
He then moves either forward or back 2. Up to you.
he's going to go 1, 2.
Oh, he's catching me up, is he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
So we need to top
Get
our
what's
cards
there.
up.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. Decisions. It depends which way you go. Shall I move this one so it doesn't get
Yeah.
confusing? Is that what you've chosen?
Yep, it is. Does it help you?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I pick again if it helps you?
Nope.
So, I take 2 food.
I take.
Hang on. Can I think where I go first?
Sorry.
And then I move forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I've got some treasure.
I have.
Can I have 2 cannons and 5 doubloons, please? That was my go. Cannons.
Okay. Now, the pirate is between us. So I can choose whether he goes forward or backwards. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does he pick up treasures?
No. That's me being kind to Kirsty. What I should have done is gone 2 back, 4 to her, and then gone forward 5.
If you wanted to that, you could
No,
do that.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be nice.
How lovely of you.
I know.
Honestly, like, wow.
I'm
kindness,
I am
outstanding.
as a pirate, I'm a saint.
What am I, a sinner?
Yeah, you said it.
I need to look at my cards before I choose.
That's a really good idea, yeah.
Okay. Who are me Hearties? Or something like that.
Okay, that's reveal.
Ta-da!
So you go forward 6 and back 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which cost me 3 doubloons. Oh no, it's empty. It's almost like I wanted it.
And then back 1.
And then back 1
2
for
foods.
2 foods. Done.
Okay. And I go forward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
Get a treasure. Oh, you give me the dice. How amazing. I get an extra hold.
Wow.
It's-
Look at you. Do you
that's-
want to turn it around there?
Well, so it's not 9 slots.
Well, you can have 9 slots if you
I'd
want.
like 9 slots. That'd be amazing. And I take a food.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in my new hold because I've
Nice,
got a new
because
hold
you
now.
can,
Yeah.
Why not?
And then
Okay.
pirate you boy.
So pirate goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! I have no choice
I
because he
know.
had to go forward.
He did.
That's me.
He is an
Damn it.
8. 10.
10. I'll have to use the 2 cannons.
Okay.
Come on, you can do this.
8. No, you can't.
Damn it.
Bye bye doubloons.
Aww.
And then he goes either forward 1 or backwards 1.
Okay.
Kirsty's getting grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I just would like a fair go.
That was a fair go.
Go on then. We keep getting the same numbers.
We do.
It's annoying. I need some movement cards.
Yeah, you're quite way behind.
Yeah, I know. Well, it would be great to have some movement, to be honest. Who goes first?
Me, as I'm the first player. Pirate goes last. He'll be moving 1, then 6.
Okay. This is just rubbish. Okay.
So I get 1 doubloon, which I'm going to end up throwing back into the ocean, and then 6 doubloons. 1, 2, 3.
We're both on exactly the same card.
Okay.
I'll have 7 doubloons, please.
You have
And
what?
then, 6 there.
1,
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
And then he moves 1 and 6.
Forward 1.
Mhm.
And then backward 6.
Okay. Yes.
Don't forget to hold the cards. Ugh, they're horrible.
It's just the world is against me. This is frustrating. Okay.
It's not ideal, but it'll do.
It's really not ideal, is it? Oh my lord.
So, Kirsty goes first.
So I'm going forward 1
3 doubloons, please.
for...
Yeah, go that one first.
Why?
Well, then that empties a slot for you. So you might have to do 1 from there and 2 from there.
2. So that's 3.
Yeah.
And then 2 food, please. And that's the end of my go.
And I get a cannon, which I'm just going to discard anyway. I don't want it, and 2 food. So I'm going to discard that food.
And then he goes.
Forward 1, then forward 2.
1.
1, 2.
Over to you.
Okay, let's see if I can roll better than 1 and a 2.
Yes, please do.
6 and a 5.
That is
feels
nice.
better.
I could do with some movement cards, but obviously that's asking for way too much right now.
Is it really?
Yes. Really?
Apparently.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
So I get 6 food.
I'm going to knock that one out for it, I presume.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay. You could just pick up 5.
I know.
Crazy.
I'm going to get rid of those 2 cannons for 5 cannons. So I'm just going to
Just get 3.
3 new cannons.
Get a net gain of 3.
Net gain of 3. And that's me done.
And my gain is 6.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 5 doubloons, which I can't do.
Okay, so when you can't fulfill a price, you discard as much as you can,
Yeah, and go back to the one you can.
and then go back to the next one you can, which in this instance is going to be that
There.
1 for 1 food.
And then
You go
I
forward,
go forward 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
or
which costs me-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah.
I'm happy to do that because that costs me.
Well, that will cost you nothing, and then you get the treasure.
I don't care about the treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't care about the treasure.
Exactly. So
Oh
what
my.
pirate ever?
And
And
then,
then it's my. Oh, it's your go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he was ahead of me.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I could pick.
Cool.
Over to you.
Okay.
Ooh, you just taking a right jump forward.
That stopped immediately because the daft dice that I have. Daft dice that I'm always stuck with. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I would like
A food?
1 food and then to go forward 3. 1, 2, 3, which
Gosh,
costs me
3 food.
3 foods. 1, 2,
You
3.
seem to be running out of food there.
I know.
I go backwards 1, paying 3 food for the privilege. And then forward 3. 1, 2, 3, paying 1 food for the privilege.
Okay.
And then your pirate guy moves forward 4, I assume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, going a long way around.
Let's give us both a chance.
Well, you're nearly at Port Royale, if you can make it with the amount of food
I
you've
haven't
got.
got the amount of food there, that's the thing at the moment. Not sure that's going to help either. Oh, God. I can't decide until you put something out.
Okay, so I go forward 5.
Oh wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, paying 3 doubloons.
You didn't get your treasure.
And then I go forward 3.
You get your treasure. Okay. So then
Put this into my shuffle pile.
I get 5 doubloons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 doubloons.
And then
Go
I
forward
go
3.
forward 3.
Which is
Which
2
costs
food.
me 2 food, which means I've now got lots of nice space.
How fortunate.
Yeah. And then he goes forward 8.
Yeah, basically.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
And
then
I need to
I've
shuffle,
got
and you need to
2. Shuffle. the cards.
I've got this.
I'm sure you have. Look at the amount of treasure and stuff you got. Come on. That's not what I wanted.
4 doubloons.
Oh, I need to roll first then.
Yes, you do. 3 and a 1.
Oh, God. That is not what I wanted. Nothing helps.
I hate those turns.
Yeah. That's terrible. That really is terrible.
Should we reveal?
Yeah. So, 3 food.
That might help. I mean, something.
And 1 cannonball.
Yeah. And I go forward 3. 1, 2, 3. Paying 2 food. And then backwards 1. Paying
5 doubloons.
I only have 4 doubloons.
Let's go back 1 again.
Let's go back 1 again and pay 1 food.
Okay.
Which nearly got me across the line.
And then he goes forward 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're chasing me now, are you? That's fine. It's fine.
No, I thought it was better to do that one him land on you.
Oh, yeah, that's better. You couldn't have landed on me this turn.
I was trying to help you.
Right.
I don't know why I bother.
Really?
Yeah. Why do I say the good ones?
6 and a- You get as much advantage of them as I.
No movement. Really?
So I'm guessing you've got no movement.
I should have said that aloud.
No, yeah.
No! Okay. That's hideous. Oh, really? Thanks.
Is that not what you wanted?
No. Almost like.
6.
And I have 6
And then,
cannons.
hang on, how many cannons? I get 4 cannons.
And I have 6 cannons and 4 food. So neither of us move that guy.
No,
But he does.
he does. And 4 food, you
Oh
said.
no.
There's your 4 food.
Oh my god.
Have I given you 6 cannons now?
No, you haven't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
Preparing for battle in case Mr. Blackbeard comes along. You need to move him back.
So who is 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then he can either go back
1, 2, 3, 4.
or forward 4. Okay.
Try to keep him
You're
out of the
going.
way to a certain extent. Well, that was my roll. So it's your roll.
Where was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get it.
Okay. Come on. You can do this.
I
some
hope
movement.
so.
Woo!
Oh, that makes life easy.
Nice high score. Just need some movement cards. Come on. Got to be kidding me. No!
Really?
Sorry, how does it work? The first one to get to Port Royal ends the game.
Well, we finished the turn, but yeah.
What do you mean finish the turn?
So once you hit Fort Royale, you're done.
Yeah. So even if it's half the card.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because this is the only movement card I had.
Off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So
I've got to Port Royal now.
Yes, you have. So
I
then it
can
goes.
still pay for these.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Is that?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no doubloons. I'll come back to here.
You take the treasure.
Okay. That's my
So
go.
I don't need to pay
Oh, I
for
get
that one.
5 cannons.
Do I need to pay for that one?
Nope, it's fine. And he can't really do anything either. So that's the game end.
Wow!
So let's do some victory points. So I have no doubloons, so there's no bonus victory points for me there.
Well, how about the cannons?
No bonus points for cannons.
How about food?
No bonus points for food.
I could have fed an army. And I could have protected them.
Yes.
Do you want to put those back? There we go.
So Kirsty starts off with 15 points for getting to Port Royal, plus whatever coins she's got.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because I got 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. No, 5, sorry.
So
5.
20.
20, yeah, 20.
And
You've got like hundreds of extra treasure.
I get 5 points.
Yeah.
For being there. Plus 5, that's 10.
10.
Plus 14.
What?
24.
Oh, well done you.
It's not all about.
You should have had the hat.
It's not all about.
You have to wear the hat now because you win.
It's not all about just racing as fast as you can.
You were very lucky with that treasure.
Yes, I was.
Are you sure you shuffled it after picking it out?
I'm sure I shuffled it.
We may have to rewatch that.
Really?
We may have to.
Oh, she's a sore loser again.
I know, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure doing business with you. So that is Jamaica. It is a lot of fun. The more players you have, the more fun it is. You just carry on racing around, and
in fact, with more players, you haven't got the Blackbeard.
No, you
who's
don't.
attacking you.
But you get attacked a lot more because you got a lot more players on the board.
They'll start picking on you.
They don't even pick on you. They're just people. Like, it's not a game where people deliberately go, "I'm gunning for you." It's more of a game where people go, "I've got to move forward," and that means I'm going to land on you. So I'm going to fight you.
Yeah.
And especially in like 4 or 5 player games, you end up in fights. You can't win or you can't guarantee you're going to win because you've got no cannonballs and it's just a dice off, and just deal with the fact that you're going to be going forward and backwards a lot.
He was loaded. He was wealthy.
Points,
to be honest.
He was wealthy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he got 19
he did
points.
Well.
So Jamaica is a lot of fun. It's a really easy game to teach, and that makes it actually at times a fantastic thing because the easier some games are to teach, you can get onto the game, you can just have fun playing the game, and that just makes a huge difference. It's a great game for people who are new to board games and you want to introduce them to a game that is quick and easy, and a game where the player count doesn't really matter.
Yep.
And also you can create the distraction Kirsty's now currently creating by the fact that you can line all these cards up so that they tell a story. And every time we play this game,
Kirsty likes to find it.
This is what happens.
It's exciting.
Is it?
When it works.
Would you like to tell people your thoughts of the game?
Sorry. I really like this game. There's little aspects of it that remind me of my childhood. So when I was
what pirating?
No, yeah, well, don't tell anyone. When I was younger, and I think I still own it, my granddad bought me a sleeping bag which has this exact pattern on, the blue with the stars. So I always automatically feel slightly home with this game because of that.
Slightly home, playing
slightly
a pirate.
home.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, that's good to know.
Who owned the pirate outfit? That's all I'm going to say.
Question: why did you own a pirate outfit?
That's a question for another day.
Okay.
So, aspects I love about this game, all the characters are based on real life pirates.
Yes, they are.
Which are really cool. We checked it out and it is true, isn't it?
Yeah. So you've got the full history of all the pirates here. I can't remember which camera will be on at this stage of the game. And 2 female pirates as well, which intrigued me that there were female pirates.
Why?
Oh no, it's you assume in that day and age you've got a male dominated society, so
That's
having 2 female pirates is kind of cool.
Yeah, the girls know where to hit.
I mean, it's still piracy, so it's not cool, folks. Don't become pirates.
No.
Bad for your health.
Yeah, Ludus Vulpes does not
support piracy.
I like the fact it's a simple race game, but with the addition that you have to think ahead because of your resources, rather than just I'm going to move 6, I'm going to move 5, and you have to plan based on your resources that you have. I like the fact that you can do the shorter, more expensive route or the less and build as you go, because obviously, from what we saw,
it made all the difference for me.
Well, it did for your
treasures,
definitely. I mean, I didn't do any treasure that time, but with the fact that if you know that you can't afford to go that way, but by going here you can collect your treasures, what have you? Not your treasures, food. I love the aspect of the day and night. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there probably are, but as I'm fairly new to games, I don't know many games that have the day and night, or the fact that you can decide which applies to the day and night. I really like that idea. Yeah, I think it's a lovely little game. The artwork's nice, the colours are nice.
Yeah, it's bright. It pops on the table.
Kirsty likes colours.
I will say this: it's nice because it actually puts the first player with a really important decision for them, but it actually doesn't ruin anyone's day particularly, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
So you feel like you've got this real power when you're the first player, but actually you don't know what other people have got, and every now and again you'll get the oh no, that's not what I needed, and it's funny, but for the most part it's almost a false pretense of power because it doesn't really matter, and everyone's going to work through their cards anyway.
The box artwork is beautiful as well. The fact it looks like a little treasure chest, it's lovely. So yeah, and I like the fact that within the treasures, that obviously as we know, there's the poisonous treasure, there's the good treasure obviously that Phil had every possible one of. This one allows you to have an extra card
in your hand,
right? Which is quite nice, and this one adds extra attack.
You can force a reroll. You can force a player to reroll a dice.
But then you were really looking at this, and that extra hold that you had was quite helpful. Something. As you're getting around.
But they're not overpowered. The benefit cards aren't they don't really massively change the balance on the game, which is quite nice. I have a couple of whingers.
Oh no!
This is whinge number 1. Don't do this. Don't ever do this. If you're designing a game, don't do this. Don't make this your rule book. It's so hard.
Would you like to explain what you don't like about it so people understand? Is it the fact it's one huge sheet of paper?
It is the fact it's one huge sheet of paper.
Oh, okay. Rather than just saying don't create the rules.
Just don't do this.
You'd rather have it in a book.
I'd rather have it in a book, so I can actually hold at a table. If I'm teaching this to a group of new players, of 6 players, and I then need to reference a rule or show somebody a rule because you got that player that goes, "Oh, are you sure that's the rule?" And you're like, and often that's just just a flick in the rule book. You go, have a look. There you go. In this, it's like, here you go. Here's my duvet of rules. And finding the rules can be a pain in the backside as well. And so it's the rules are simple, really straightforward, but this way of laying them out, don't like it. Don't like it.
Put it in books in future.
Yeah, please make books.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other thing that bugs me, and it's me.
Okay.
Is these cards? They work perfectly well, but
great.
They're a pain in the backside to shuffle because they're a horrible
I've got tiny hands and they're great. Look, watch. If you're doing it that way, I can understand. Even then, that's easy.
It's not. It's an awkward card shape.
I like them.
Anyway.
Without that, you wouldn't be able to do the pretty picture.
That is true.
Pretty picture is one of the lovely parts of this game.
What you've learned today is pretty pictures outweigh functionality every time.
And always put your rule books into a book rather than a poster.
Please.
It's different if it was a poster on one side, so it's double use, but it's not even that. It's
really awkward.
A poster.
Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference, and we might even find out that Kirsty's got other fancy dress.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, the more subscribers I get, the more I do fancy dress.
Oh, God.
Okay, so don't throw my hat away.
Sorry. My victory hat.
Thank you for joining us on this video.
I'm not being. What does it say about your head that it fits my head as well?
It's loose on me. Don't forget, you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Just search for Ludus Vulpes.
Thank you.
Thanks then. Take
Bye-bye.
care.